What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense and Shannon Van for an emergency midnight session.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's
That's the
so rushed.
emergency.
I didn't even put my earpiece on. Can you hear me?
So that means this whole time I was talking and he was just like, yeah, He really couldn't hear me.
Wait, can you hear me? Do I
Absolutely.
do I
Crystal
need to
clear.
put this on?
Yeah. It looks fancy and it matches you. You should be fancy.
I guess. So,
Yeah.
guys, you know why we're here. We're here because Nene is suing Bravo, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Shin,
If
where are you at with it?
if you're not sure, how am I gonna be sure? You're the one that makes it make sense.
I
My
can't make sense
immediate
of it.
reaction. How about this? What was your immediate reaction?
I was laughing.
Okay. Yep, that's true. That is true.
I was
My imme-
laughing. Like
my immediate reaction was this. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
so Shan hit me up and let me know a little bit of the merits of the case, and I don't agree.
See, I don't know if I don't agree. I just wonder, is there not like a statute of limitations? Like if you're using Kim as like your reference point, if your reference point is something from 2014, like I'm not a lawyer, but I always think about stuff like that. Like, is there a statute of limitations? I mean, I don't deny it happened, but I'm just wondering if there's a statute of limitations.
Oh no, I totally believe that Kim is everything that Nene says she is. My issue is the fact that weren't you friends with her a couple days ago? She sent you something for Greg.
Oh,
You guys have gone out to dinner. You guys go out to eat. So
but she's
I'm
not
gonna.
actually listed in the suit. Like she's not being sued, but she's referenced in the suit.
So let's go over the suit
Okay.
because you know we come with
He
facts
likes
here.
the facts here. You guys know that. And while he's pulling up the facts, pull up your thumbs and click.
Oh yeah,
That
definitely
was
thumbs
corny.
up because you know I don't come this late.
Ever. You
Hey
guys, I was like,
everybody,
are
I
we
see you
going
in the
on?
chat. Um, First off, had you already heard about this? Put in the chat if you had heard about this. Oh wait, hold on. So we have a for real Nene supporter.
No, but I
So
agree. No, but I
I'm
agree.
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it cute because I don't want to lose a friend.
Oh, okay. It
Okay.
runs that deep. Got it. Okay.
Oh, a for real Nene supporter.
The way you
So
are about Portia. Okay, got it.
it says the lawsuit filed in federal court in Atlanta says leaks. Who is black? Like we didn't know. Uh, complained to executives about years of racist remarks from fellow housewife Kim Zolciak Biermann, who is white, but that only leaks suffered consequences. It names a defendants NBC Universal, Bravo, production companies True Entertainment and Truly Original, executives from the companies of Housewives, executive producer Andy Cohen, but not Zolciak. NBC, Bravo, and True foster a corporate and workplace environment in which racially insensitive and inappropriate behavior is tolerated, if not encouraged. Emails sent to representatives of the defendants and Zolciak Biermann seeking comment were not immediately returned. Leaks, age 74, a TV personality and actor whose legal name is Lanithia Monique Leaks, spent several seasons as one of the central stars of the Real Housewives of Atlanta between 2008 to 2020. It alleges that during the first season, which aired in 2008, the cast was planning to attend a barbecue, and housewife Kim Zolciak responded to the idea with words of the effect, I don't want to sit around Nene and eat chicken. Oh, I don't want to sit around with Nene and eat chicken. The suit says the statement perpetuated an offensive stereotype about African Americans. The suit says in 2012, during the fifth season, Zolciak made racially offensive and stereotypic comments about the new home of housewife Kandi Burruss, calling her a neighborhood ghetto and perpetuating a racial stereotype in an offensive comment about whether Burruss needed a swimming pool. That same
Oh,
year, the suit
that's right.
says,
Sorry, I forgot it. Oh, that one was like that was really cringe.
remember she said that she had to lock her door when they got off the freeway.
Okay, sorry.
uh,
Didn't mean to interrupt. Oh,
it says perpetuate a racial stereotype in an offensive comment about where the boroughs needed a swimming pool. That same
Oh.
year, the suit says Zolciak Berman used the N-word to refer to Leaks and other housewives after a dispute with them. The suit alleges. It also alleges Zolciak falsely implied that Leaks used drugs and called her home a roach nest. The suit says after Leaks' complaints to the executives overseeing the show, they did not terminate their relationship with Zolciak. Sorry, Nene, nor did you. Kim was sending her stuff during when her husband passed away, and Nene was thanking her.
Okay, well, two things can be true. I always say that.
Mm-hmm.
Kim was an ignorant piece of you know what back in the day, but maybe now she knows better, so she does better. So now they're on decent terms, which is why she's not listed in the suit or like not being sued.
Yet, after all this, Nene wanted to do a spinoff with Kim. Good point. Good point. The suit continues. Um, from the day the series began filming, Nene was target of systematic racism from co-star Kim Bierman, which was tolerated by Bravo, executive producer Andy Cohen, and other executives. Joe Hibachi, another Leaks attorney, said via email that not a day goes by that Nene doesn't wake up with an onslaught of overwhelming emotions as a direct result of the unfortunate and avoidable occurrences. The lawsuit alleges that her complaints of racism led in part to Leaks being forced off the show in 2020. The suit says Leaks' negotiations for the season came as the Black Lives Matter movement was gaining major momentum, with Leaks a vocal supporter. So you're saying that your Black Lives affiliation got you fired? As the Black Lives Matter movement swept our nation, Miss Leaks, Bravo's historically most successful Black female talent, should have been embraced by NBC. Instead, NBC Bravo and True forced her out of the house she built, denying her a regular role. The suit alleges that the defendant's actions violate federal employment and anti-discrimination law and seeks monetary damages. Now, hold up. Right, she left, remember? No, I'm looking at the chat. Nobody's feeling her. When Shan told me about this, the first thing I thought about was when Nene said to Claudia, Atlanta ain't checking for half breeds. So what if that? So we know that Black people can't be racist, but they can definitely be prejudiced. That's a prejudiced statement about people that are mixed race, but that's okay. And although I do think Kim Zolciak is a low down monkey with a wig, imagine if Kim had called Nene that.
I'd rather not. That would be.
Imagine
Can you
if,
imagine? Oh Lord.
but no, I mean, Kim is a low down monkey with a wig. I agree. But I'm just saying, can the person who is alleging all of this racial stuff, who has put racial shit out there, be the one to be suing? Is that okay?
No, this is why I called you because I needed you to make sense. Because I look at it and for me, it's the amount of time that's passed. Like, I'm not saying it didn't happen, and I'm not saying that you don't deserve to sue these people for what happened. Just can't. I don't want to be sued for the person I was 12 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Oh,
That's the person Nene was 12 years ago.
you are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong, and I love it.
Okay, so what I don't understand, what you are perpetuating in the public is that Kim Zolciak, which I do think is racist, but you wanted to be her friend. You went back and forth with this woman. You loved Kim. You said that you had a mutual respect. Could you be saying that you had a mutual respect for a woman who you felt was racist towards you?
Well, it's like Hollywood, right? So you're saying all the right things and trying to befriend all the right people to like keep the money coming in. I don't I can't
I
make
don't think
sense
that
of
she
it.
I'm not buying it.
Mm.
I think that this lawsuit
Mm.
is because she really can't find work.
Gee, oh, who was
Wait, Nana thinks
blackballed?
we look great.
Wait. The Nana?
The Nana thinks we look great.
The Nana knows who we are. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, Nana. No,
Oh,
so I
I
mean,
just
where are you at with this? I'm
I'm
still
at
think
I don't want to be sued for the person I was for 12, 14 years ago cuz
okay.
I'm a better person now.
I want to drop the link for you, Lanithia. Do you want to come up? If I drop the link, are you going to come up? He is a big Nene Leak supporter. He's been to the lounge, and he definitely would be a good counter to me because I feel like you kind of feel. Oh, he said no.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out because you guys, like, I feel like I'm missing something. That's what it is. I feel like I'm missing something. Yes, it all happened, but I've seen everything that Mims has said. Like, you played nice for a really long time. You said just what a year ago that you'd go back on the show. But then again, didn't she try and organize like a movement like 2 years before the pandemic, let's say? Didn't she try to organize like a cancel Bravo kind of movement?
Yeah, once she wasn't. So okay,
So
he's
maybe
saying
she's
you
been like
cannot
saving it
discredit
up since
any.
then,
You can't discredit anyone else's experience. I
for sure.
agree, but we have the footage. This isn't like some obscure person that they just picked up. This is somebody who we have seen her behave this way. She's saying that Bravo is the reason she behaved that way. That's like saying the people at Jocelyn's Cabaret were forced by Zeus to act like a stripper. Like Nene, Kim, they all did this. Do I think that Kim was racist? Yes, but Nene has said prejudiced things.
But it's not about what she said, it's about the work environment. And the
But that
work
you
environment
created, though,
tolerated
right,
it.
Shin?
Yep.
She created that work
Yep.
environment with Kim. They fought, you choked the woman. I think she's reaching, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that she's incorrect. I just feel like she's reaching.
Yeah, I just please no one sue me for who I was 14 years ago, please.
Mm, I just feel like you cannot be the person who talks about half breeds when
Ugh.
referencing somebody else's race. You cannot be the person who feels like Kim Zolciak was a racist and you had to be involved in a hostile work environment when you're hanging out with her outside of work. When you're wanting to do a whole show with her, a spinoff, Nene and Kim. You remember that? They went to Watch
Yeah.
What Happens Live. They were going to pitch that show.
But if she's
Which
saying that
is it?
she's waking up with like what was that? Like she wakes up with significant
You want
right
me to
like
read that?
well then clearly something like she's not lying.
You want me to read it again?
Yeah, that part. That part.
Um,
I kind of like I get where it's coming from and I get why she's doing it. I just why now? That's maybe what I'm trying to figure out. Why now? What finally pushed you over the edge? Because I think she's been trying to do this for a while.
Nene's attorney, Joe. Not a day goes by that Nene doesn't wake up with an onslaught of overwhelming emotions as a direct result of these unfortunate and avoidable occurrences.
Maybe that's just housewife PTSD. Okay, it's not. It's not. But being on Housewives, I bet you a lot of the women are post. Never mind. I don't know. You guys, I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't know where I stand as usual, and I need Mims to help me.
So Corey says, well, first off, he said before you bought your van, um,
Got my cup for you, Renee.
Corey says she worked in the store. I'm not saying that she doesn't have a point. I'm just saying typically the injured party is not a part of the problem. If you're claiming racism in the workplace, you probably should not be. You shouldn't say racial things like Atlanta's not checking for half breeds.
Stop saying it.
She said it.
Stop it.
She said it, not me.
So nasty. So rude.
So where do you stand? I mean, realistically, Shan, where do you stand with it? Do you feel like she's justified?
Yes. How about that? Yes. Bottom line, if you're just looking at straight facts and legalities, yes. Doesn't mean that I would want to like have it happen to me. I'm not saying if I think it's right or wrong, but I think she has reason to do it. Yeah, I do actually.
Should we drop the phone lines?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I have another.
But nobody chew me out because I'm still trying to figure it out.
I have some clips. I'm a little nervous. I've been doing really well with them not shutting me off for playing clips. I want to play some racist moments from Bravo because I do think that they're racist. Should we try it out?
Let's do it.
Okay,
you
I'm
can
gonna
always
drop
trim
the
them
link.
out.
Anybody's welcome to come up, and we're gonna try to play some clips. The first one is gonna be Nene's clip. So let me put my fair use up because Bravo does not play. They will take your stuff down.
But before you start, you have to answer the question you asked me. Like, where do you stand at the end of this quick convo before the callers call in? Where do you stand? And let's see if the callers change his mind.
No, I totally think that Bravo is probably a racist network. Sorry. And if it's not overtly racist, I'm pretty sure there's racial undertones all up and through. My issue is hypocrisy. It's always going to be my issue.
Yeah.
Like, did I think the Roach comment? I don't know. I just feel like on Bravo, you know that you're going to go in for a shade fest. On Bravo, you know that if you're going to make the money, you're going to need to have these clever quips. All these people have been saying all this stuff, and Nene has been a part of it. Now that you're fired, now that you're not making $2.5 million, now that you ain't got all them jobs, it's a problem. And it's the hypocrisy for me.
Okay.
Hey, Corey. Hey, Smoke.
Hey.
Hey.
So we're about to play a couple clips. Mm-hmm.
I know.
Y'all know Lanithia, right?
Yeah, we know Lanithia. Shady boots.
So let me go ahead and play the first clip. Oh, I need to do my banners.
The fair use.
Yeah. I'm learning.
Nene,
Disclaimer.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. We're researching right now.
Scholarship. Ooh.
I know. It makes me sound important, right?
This is academic research discussion we're about to have.
Yes, it is. And you have an HR professional on the panel.
Okay. Can I be listed as co-author on the paper? Thank you.
I love you, Shan.
Good to see you, Corey.
You too.
Ooh.
This was the epic. This was one of my favorite scenes of all Housewives ever.
Claudia took her down real hard.
Here's the part, though. Here's the part specifically.
You got this hair breed that's not in Atlanta. They looking for you.
Oh, you don't like half breeds?
That didn't age well.
That didn't age Corey, well. You gotta.
That was a good season. That was a good season, Corey.
Claudia, I need her to come back.
She put that law school to use. Reading Nene. You know, Claudia graduated from law school.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
I'm not sure, but she won't let you forget it.
Oh, well, she argues better than Phaedra did.
Mm-hmm. Not Cody's comment.
What's the comment?
Her clit has left her body.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. We're good. We got another one. Okay. I'm nervous because they will shut you down.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, right?
That's the gremlin again.
Let's see, where is it?
Okay, well, while he's pulling it up, where are you guys standing on it?
Well, okay. I think she waited too long to do this. But Kim Zolciak and her comments are very racist adjacent and problematic.
Mm-hmm.
They've always been. And I've just side-eyed her ever since I've seen first season. I think I've only missed like watching 2 or 3 seasons, and that's it. But I've seen it since the beginning, and she's a little problematic.
Okay.
Hold on really quick. So am I on the side of the racist? No. I call Kim KKK Kim Zolciak. I definitely am not on her side.
You got Brendan cracking up.
Yeah, I'm not on her side. I just don't like hypocrisy. I don't like racism on any front. So Nene is not the messenger for Bravo being racist because of her prejudicial comments. So,
and also she cashed the checks when Bravo was quote unquote problematic. So which one is it? Because you were getting paid the most out of any housewife, and you stayed on that show for many seasons while said incidents were happening. So you can't be discriminated against while still being favorable. It doesn't work that way.
Can't you play both sides? Can't you play both sides like that?
No, I think your integrity has to be higher than that. Especially at that time, she could have left Bravo and went elsewhere and could have continued to collect, probably have her own show and collect the checks. Maybe like the Kardashians, who knows?
We're gonna double back to that because I don't think so. I'm gonna give you some inside information about how she even got the new normal. And
tea, man.
Okay.
Dishes. Growing up in a white household, he's not used to all this fancy stuff. He likes canned foods. He likes packed meats.
Ciao.
I didn't remember that at all.
That was just prison talk.
She's just
trying to make him remind him of prison.
What did Kenya say? He was beating on Brandon like he was beating for his virginity in prison.
What?
Like he was trying to fight for his virginity in prison. So no, to answer your question, I don't think that. And in terms of Nene and her career, Nene got the new normal and she got Glee because Nene and Andy were like this, and because Andy was cool with the producer
Ryan Murphy
and creator of that show. So it looked good for Bravo to push Nene, one of their stars, into the spotlight in a different way, right? Like it enticed people. Now you could be a housewife and then become a legitimate actress or actor. So it wasn't that Nene, who was playing herself in all these roles, was just doing that great. It was that she was connected to Andy.
So Andy, who is racist, that is problematic, vouched for her to get these jobs in other places.
Yeah.
Who don't ever bite the hand that feeds you, because the hands that you walk up on the ladder is connected to the asses you're going to have to kiss on the way down.
And Matthew Cherry himself. Did I say Matthew Cherry? What's the dude's name?
Ryan Murphy?
Ryan Murphy. Well, Matthew Cherry, he's problematic too. But really problematic.
Yeah, and him too.
Because the set of Desperate Housewives wasn't real good either. But
he wasn't part of Desperate Housewives?
No, I brought up Matthew Cherry because I'm thinking about both of them at the same time. I'm sorry. I confused him with Ryan Murphy. Lord, now you real messy for that one.
Ooh, not that face.
You lucky my mama not up, Mim. She would read you.
Yeah.
Because she loves her some Nene.
I don't disagree with Nene. It feels like, again, she's the wrong messenger for this particular message, especially when you have been just as problematic and you have built your career off being problematic. I mean, she's saying she's blacklisted. What are you saying about BET? So BET nothing? Because that's what you're on.
Ooh.
BET Plus.
Oh.
I don't watch neither, so I won't be seeing it.
You get the point, though. Can you be blacklisted if you're getting work? You're getting reality show work unless you feel it's beneath you. I bet you she wouldn't pass on a Candy Birds production now.
I think she would.
She still would, just to spite Candy.
I would pass on a Candy Bears production,
Oh gosh.
and I'm
So
nobody.
I read the merits of the case. What do you all think specifically? Do you feel that the merits of the case are? Do you feel she has a valid case?
Me
Yes.
personally, no, because I feel like what Bravo might do is they're gonna find every tweet, every comment, every clip she was on What Happens Live to show otherwise that basically will make her feel like will show that she's talking out of both sides of her neck. So it's kind of
Right.
like you're saying all of this, but why were you here saying this? So I feel like had she done this earlier, where where she was at the pinnacle of her prime on Housewives, then maybe she would have a case. But the fact that she stayed and waited, I think it's gonna go nowhere.
I feel like she tried though a couple years ago. Does that count for anything? Like that you could tell she was planting this seed?
When did you see it?
When she was trying to like organize that movement to like cancel Bravo, like maybe I feel like maybe 2018-ish.
Wasn't she still on the show around that time?
I think it's like what in one of the absences, like in one of the gaps. I'll look it up.
Oh, before
I
like
definitely
season
think it was-
11, before the Closet Gate.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that would
Well,
have
I
been
think,
smart
but
of
yeah,
her
let
to
me
do that.
okay. Let me look into that. Chad, if you remember the year, let me know. I'm gonna look.
It says, but he just said that he vouched for Nene to elevate her, legitimize the Housewives franchise. Ergo, it was not for Nene's benefit. I think it was mutually beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was his friend. I think that it legitimized the Housewives. I'm not disagreeing with Nene, but you cannot be part of the problem and then sue for a problem that you have created.
Mm-hmm.
You benefited. You were cashing each one of these $2.5 million checks.
Yeah.
December 22, 2020, Nene leaks calls for a Bravo boycott, cites racial discrimination. So she has been trying to do this for a couple of years.
So this was after she got
wasn't
fired.
going to get paid. It wasn't
I
even
think
that
you
she
are
wasn't going to
right.
get paid. She was actually
It does
promised. She was
happen.
promised that she would get paid per episode, and if they did not get enough material from her, they would cut her from the episode, thereby cutting her check. But she was still going to make that 2.5 million as long as she gave them something to work with. If you're a reality star, if you're a reality star and you're not giving them any content or you're walking out of scenes, why would anybody continue to pay you?
She kind of referenced. Okay, so y'all ready to start this boycott? Yeah, what has happened behind the scenes is wrong. While others were being promoted, Black women in all caps, who created shows, created genres, built franchises, and built networks, were being demoted. So it was about her. You guys know this is. I love coming here. You guys all know.
Well, here's my thing though, because going back to Mim's point from when they were saying if Nene wasn't performing, she wasn't going to be shown. But that was after season 11 where they were like punishing her.
Not to mention she cashed Trump checks.
Yeah.
But remember Mariah Huck?
She has a case.
Her show. She had producer credits on her show, and she even cast the show. So if she can be iced out, Nene, what do you think you have coming from Bravo? When you were during your tenure with Bravo, you got paid handsomely for your job, but you no longer work there, so they no longer are obligated to pay you or do anything with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you in your lawsuit, you talking about Kim had a show. Kim said you had roaches, and she said disparaging things about your house. And Kim called the lady a slave. No, you called that lady a slave, and you still after all of that, you were still friends with Kim. What is it with you with this race thing that as long as it's benefiting you, you pay it no attention. But once it's no longer suiting or paying you, now everybody's a racist. And why are you suing Truly Entertainment, the other production company, Bravo, and Bravo, Universal, NBC Universal, and Andy? Are you just trying to pick people? You gonna make them give you money? You like one of these gonna stick? You just throwing things at the wall and hoping that somebody have to pay you?
Pretty much.
Like Cardi B had a case. You have no case. All of these y'all keep wanting to take people to court now that Tasha Gay got to pay that money. You have no case.
Not Juan and
Okay.
Michael Darby.
She does have a case as to the work environment thing.
But she stayed.
She stayed. She stayed. But there is something in that part of the lawsuit.
You stay, and you you said if they will allow you back, you will go back. Like it couldn't have been a too hostile of a work environment if you still want to go back to that environment.
Begging
But
on the
NBC Universal has a track record of hostile work environments for people of color. They just do.
Yeah, and then she still are willing to work with that hostile environment. That's what I'm saying. You cannot still be willing to work, but then say they're hostile to you. I'm not going anywhere that's hostile to me. That's going what?
The case has a little merit to it, so it's not totally.
Oh, so she's gonna get
out
$5
of it. But the problem is it's the messenger that's bringing the case. Candy's not willing to jeopardize her little coins for her little sad little show.
I wouldn't be either.
And her other sad little shows that she's had on Bravo.
And Nene would have had a sadder show if they would have gave her one like she's crying for. Who wants to watch Nene on screen without being an ensemble cast like Housewives with her? What does Nene bring? Nene is the reading room. What happened to that?
She didn't read it right. She didn't read the room right.
Yeah, Claudia took that and made it something.
Ooh, no bring up no TGIF.
Not Clawfoot. Ooh, not Clawfoot.
Not Al and Funky.
I do think that there's merits to her case. Don't get me wrong. All of that is true. Bravo did embrace this hostile work environment where people could stay and do whatever. That part is true. I'm only touching on the hypocrisy coming from Nene. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. She does have a case, and she might very well win a settlement. You just never know how these things will shake out. What I hope that they're doing it pro bono, because if she doesn't,
I was just about to say that.
No, she ain't getting no pro
her
bono.
lawyer fees are going to be way more than what she's going to get.
She's the rich bitch, so she has the coins, right?
Exactly. Even though she done lowered the price on her house how many times?
I mean,
she had to lower the price on her home because she overpriced it. The comps in the area were way lower than what she asked for the home. So she had to do that in order to sell it.
This moment was really jacked up. Kim was allowed to say that racism didn't exist before social media. You guys remember this? I think it was season 10
they tore
reunion.
her apart, that reunion.
After Kim walked off stage, she was talking with Andy. They never really corrected it. They didn't do like any type of trigger warning. She literally said racism did not exist before social media. It wasn't a real thing. My problem is after that, Nene was still cool with this woman.
Thank you.
They still hung out.
Thank you. And they just made up again.
They did.
But
Mim, put up that comment from Gabor. The last comment from Gabor.
Oh, Gabor's here?
Gabor put up a comment.
What did he say?
He said
she can't read. We still waiting for her to spell bridemaid. The S is not silent, honey.
It's Claudia Jordan.
Oh Lord.
Should we do it? Should we continue on with it?
Go ahead.
Ramen noodle head.
Messy.
Little less spaghetti in your diet.
Crunchy finger waves.
Oh yes, let's continue watch this. Porter Reed Co.
I am so ready.
And what is it? What is with Claudia's hair? She had no leg to stand on with that one.
Money can't buy class. No, it sure can buy you a new.
Can't say it. Not on this stream.
She was so mad. She just had to go vow. She couldn't even say nothing else. She just had to find something.
That wasn't Nene. That was Nene. That was Nene. Nene entered the building.
Sure.
But I have a question, Mims, for that.
Uh-huh.
So with them, you're saying that Nene has a case. can't Bravo like, doesn't Bravo technically, or would they have something close to an HR for their reality shows where they would have to go through a formal procedure for those claims?
Yeah, because that's what Claudia did.
Mm-hmm.
They did that with Ebony from New York.
Yeah, Ebony, sorry.
And they found Ramona. So
Right.
somebody told me, I think it was Coco, somebody just told me, HR is typically gonna find in favor of the
Wait,
company.
is Mims breaking up for anybody else?
Oh, I thought that was
Yeah,
me.
man, I thought it was me. That's
Yeah,
why
I thought it was
switched
my phone.
devices.
I'm breaking up.
You were breaking up a little
Yeah.
bit. Now you're good.
Oh, Ebony.
You talking, but you was
actually-
stuck too.
because she said Ramona was racist, and they sided with the company. And somebody in HR was telling me recently that more often than not, HR will side with the company.
That says something right there. If they couldn't find Ramona at fault.
And she real racist.
So
Not
yeah, then you
racist
have to take it
adjacent.
into your own hands and make a lawsuit. Because clearly the HR thing there is that it's not going to help you.
And I see Ebony's not suing because she's ready for what did the young ones version of New York Housewives?
Yeah.
She's not gonna get that.
You don't think so?
I liked Ebony. I thought she was poised, but I think she's too poised to be a housewife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Heather Dubrow without the money.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
You have to be ratchet to be on the Housewives in some shape or form.
Yeah.
And Ebony's not gonna get ratchet.
Yeah.
Ever.
Claire
And we
says,
don't want to
remember
see
the
her
IG
get
live
ratchet.
they did after Nene left Housewives. Nene and Kim Z were cool, and I think Kim was also at Greg's funeral.
She was with her husband.
Yeah, but
And
she didn't
Kim
want to
sent
touch
her-
nobody though. She didn't want to lean next to nobody. They were so close to one another. Like, we got to get away from all these black folk. We got to get away from all these black
I mean,
folk.
this was during COVID too, so, and she has kids, so we don't know what her
She
kids,
had a mask on.
but we don't know what her kids have, so maybe that was her reasoning for that.
They look like they didn't want to be in a
kids
room
look
full
like
of
they
black
bite.
folk. I'm sorry.
Kim's kids definitely look like they bite.
I'm so sorry.
What was that, Mims?
I said Kim's kids look like they bite.
They do. And they do.
Actually, yeah, I think one of them did.
It's the lip.
They bit somebody?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he
Kim
did have
got
a
some
gun.
bad A kids.
I know.
So, Prosperity Thick Girl, I've asked everybody the same question. Do you feel that she has a viable case?
Prosperity?
Prosperity.
I hear him. My mama said you ain't got nothing nice. Don't say nothing nice at all. She may have something. She may get her a good $15, but it's just the messenger for me. I just can't with the hypocrisy of which is Nene Leakes. I cannot, because she never got behind Mariah when Mariah was going through all of this. And like I said, Mariah had things actually was taken from her. So why should we get behind you? If you're going to be a black woman at all times, not when it suits you. Because you had no problem with these things and these people until it was no longer beneficial to you.
Mariah's problem was she couldn't read a contract. She was executive producer name only.
But the little chirpy Mexican has to have her way. I'm so great. Mexico. I'm from Mexico. I can kick anybody's ass.
I just hope she has enough to pay for the lawyer fees.
Housewives of Dallas.
Because she's not getting that much.
Oh, that's why it didn't last too long.
Bingo. Because they had that incident about the housewife who has of Mexican descent, and then on top of that, they brought in a Korean doctor, Dr. Tiffany Moon, and they pulled the same crap. I've seen like one or two episodes of Housewives of Dallas, and I knew they were not gonna last when they brought Dr. Tiffany Moon on. I was like, see, this is the beginning of the end. And they ripped her.
Oh, don't do it, Mims. Don't do it. No, not this.
Oh, yes. Yes. Crazy and her
Ramona.
whole
That was
entire
problematic.
They
Yes.
did not just. What the hell?
That is so
She's been
problematic.
problematic since day one.
That is giving
Oh.
very much Paula Dean in New York.
Yeah.
It's worse.
And you know she's always at
Exactly.
Mar-a-Lago.
Mm-hmm.
Checking it for Orange Gina.
And I don't know, they're like that, like chicken China.
Everybody asks me what Asian I am because of my eyes, they squinty. So, but I haven't know how to. I was starting to use
But also, this is the reason why Andy Cohen needs to not be an executive producer on these shows, because he hosts all the reunion and he always wants to hold the women of color feet to the fire when they do stuff, but none of the Caucasian sisters.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm playing this, guys, is because I do think that Nene has a case. I definitely think Nene has a case because Bravo has been problematic. And I don't know that they necessarily pay, or you get in any type of trouble when you say these problematic things. So
They don't.
I get it. I'm playing this because I do think Nene has a case. For those of you who I have seen in the chat, I think that Kim is racist. It's just the messenger for me. But I'm playing all these to let you see that they have some issues at Bravo.
So how much is she looking for? How much money is she looking
not
for?
so smart in Japanese.
No arigato. Hand and ISO. No.
You mean when you be
Oh, we won't do Kenya. Nope.
Oh, why are we
Yeah,
not
we
doing
gonna do
Kenya?
Kenya.
Let's
Do
go straight
Kenya.
through. Let's go straight
No.
through.
Do Kenya and her
We're not doing
problematic
it.
costume.
Kenya got you on the payroll, Mims?
I
Not
hope
yet.
so.
He's working on it.
I hope so.
Shoes. 5 African American women just hammered.
to every one of those motherfuckers on that couch.
She deserved that ripping she got that
They
season.
already tried to claim that long ago, Sheree, as you know. Nobody really bought into it because the social media wasn't there and racism wasn't all that real.
You knew
Racism.
one black woman was gonna go in that room and console her. It could not be every black woman just sit there on their couch and let her fake have her tantrum and be. Somebody had to go in there with her, and Sheree with the bone courier would be the one.
Racism wasn't real, y'all, before social media.
Huh.
I definitely think this woman is racist. Again, I definitely
husband
think this
too.
woman is racist. But
Hell yeah, look how she tweeted Tweety.
I would not be friends with a racist.
But again, look at who's up right there with her. The lady screaming racism.
Oh, somebody said his name.
Big
What's
Booty
up,
Croy.
Gabor?
Hey, boo.
Gabor.
Good?
Gabor has entered the chat.
What's good?
What's good?
What is good?
My food.
So what
I'm
do you
eating.
think? Do you think she has a case?
No, Nene ain't got no case, child.
Thank you,
Benjamin.
Gabor.
If she had a case, Benjamin Crump would have took it.
Thank you. Oh, what's the other white lady name?
Gloria
Not Gloria
Allred.
Allred doesn't do civil rights. She does
Even
I feel
women's
like
Tyrone
she
Blackman
was
would have
with
took her
Gloria.
case.
Wait, I do feel like she was with Gloria for a minute, right?
She was with her daughter, I think.
And we saw where
Lisa
that went.
Bloom.
Huh?
Lisa Bloom, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Gloria Allred's daughter.
That went nowhere either.
Gabor, what we were talking about was I really do feel like Bravo does have a lot of racial issues. However, because Nene has actively been a person who has shown prejudice, I don't know if she's the right messenger for this cause.
She's definitely not. And Nene wants to scream racism now because she couldn't get her way. She can't get her way now. She wants to scream racism in the climate that we in, and she's expecting, us to, just because she's black, to be on her side.
Right.
Exactly.
True, but okay, as a former HR professional, okay, put my professional hat on here. They are problematic. You have already seen, I know it's the messenger, but she does have a case. You just seen clips of some of their racist, tension-filled work environment here. This you can go through even on OC with Joe in the first season. They found out she was Latina. They made a whole lot of jokes about that stuff. They make a lot of anti-Semitic jokes on OC.
She on A.
Huh?
So good point. You thought she would have teamed up with Mariah? Let me just be very honest with you. Nene and Mariah are friends. Mariah would be at Nene's events. When Mariah was going through that, you didn't see one tweet to say I support her. You didn't see one live where they went live to discuss the merits of the case because Nene wasn't trying to mess up her own money. She wants
She
you to
still ain't
boycott
saying
once
anything
she's
about
not-
Mariah.
She wants you
Because
to
Mariah
boycott
really
once she's
doesn't have
not
a case.
employed. But prior to that, she was fine with whatever went on. I'm not saying that stuff did not go on. I'm just saying she was fine with it, and she cast them checks, and she made racial jokes talking about mixed breed people, and that's supposed to just be okay.
She cashed them checks.
She cashed them Trump checks.
She cashed them checks and ran through them, and that's the problem.
Exactly. And she's an
It
elitist.
ain't nothing
Are
else.
you saying her clit has left her body?
No, I'm saying that she ain't got no more money in the bank account.
Her money has left her bank.
She broke.
And they're racist and she's an elitist. So what?
And not only that, can't they bring up Nene's failed business into play as to her reason of using this lawsuit as a money grab? Because I don't think Swag is still open either.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Yeah, but Swag has nothing to do with it.
But the name of Swag, did we expect it all the scope to be open for a long time? The name of it is called Swag Boutique.
Swag with 2 G's.
It's the adult Forever 21.
Candy's Boutique Tags was open when the show started, and it's still open. Tags
because it's affordable.
Tags is a name, but Swag Boutique. She would have did better been doing Nene by Lenithia. That would have been better.
Who was trying to wear some clothes with Lenithia on the tag?
Nene lost that weight and she wasn't dressing no more. She was putting on them caftans with them jeans with a white skirt every time we saw her. She lost that weight and didn't know how to dress no more.
That
Yeah, rainbow clothes putting the swag tag on it. Get
I
out
thought
of
those
here.
were kimonos she was wearing with the
You
white
mean
clothes
kimonos.
underneath.
Hey Nene, how are you doing? You're number one fan over there.
But you want us to help you, and you can't even freaking speak to your fans, but you want somebody to help you.
I heard
wouldn't
she's
be next
nasty in
out,
real
baby.
life. I
She
heard she
wouldn't
has
be
a
next
nasty
out.
attitude in real life with her fans.
But to be fair and honest, you should not shove a phone in someone's face.
True.
Ever.
But she's been in the public eye
Ever.
long enough to be like, okay, I'm just switch to the other side. I don't need to
When
cause
did
a
he
scene.
shove it in her face? She was
He
walking
put it in her
towards him.
face. But
Nene
he
lucky
Put it
somebody
out, and she
walking
was
up.
walking in his direction. He did not
Nene
shove that
lucky.
camera in her
If it was a
face.
TMZ camera, it wouldn't have been a problem. Okay,
Right.
Nene
Right.
lucky somebody.
Exactly.
Right.
Nene lucky somebody is coming up to her in the airport.
Child.
So, okay, they did allege at one point, now this is alleged, that Kim had said the N-word, and this was around the time that Bravo did not know what to do because Bravo was aware that she said the N-word, and that's why she got her own show. So in season 10,
Wait,
when
what?
Nene kept saying, and why did you get your own show? Kim looked kind of flustered. She didn't know what to say, and Andy said nothing either. But that's what Nene was alleging season 10.
Oh, is that when she had that big walkout from the dinner, from the lunch table?
No, at the reunion.
No,
I don't know that it was necessarily that scene, but she used the N-word and they were all aware. She used the N-word. The cast didn't really want to be around her, and then all of a sudden she gets her own show.
Was that
never
the
produces numbers.
Was that the reunion? Where is your scooter? Where is your scooter? Is that the reunion?
Is that the reunion that Corey brought his gun?
Yep.
Ah.
Yep.
His name is Corey, not
And we
Corey.
found out racism wasn't real.
That's what I
before
said,
social
Croy.
media.
Oh, okay.
Is that the reunion? He bought his gun, and then remember Andy. Every interview that Andy went to, he was backpedaling. At first, he said Kim was wrong, and then when he went over there And he said that Kim was wrong at the Breakfast Club, and then when he went over there, who was that other woman?
Howard Stern,
Jenny McCarthy, or somebody like that. He was like, "Oh well, now she did have a point." He was backpedaling.
Jenny McCarthy problematic too. Her and her husband problematic.
I ran into Nene at Saks in Beverly Hills, yelled across the shoe department, "Nene Leakes," and she was really nice. I was actually shocked she was so nice.
Because you had money and you were in the same spot she was.
She was a rich bitch.
She's like, oh, she rich too.
Now, Wendy, that ain't what King just said that her man said when he ran into her. When he's
Kimora
is across the street. Kimora is across the street.
I don't know. I hope she gets a little something. I do think the working virus is problematic, but they're gonna pull out all of the clips of her.
That's how you get to his show.
Yeah. She might as well say goodbye to any working relationship with anything NBC, Universal, wherever.
I think that's why she waited till now, because I think she waited and waited and waited, and she's like, clearly, I'm on the naughty girl list, so here, fine. I'm never gonna get employment with you guys again, anyways. No,
yeah, because you don't see Step and Fetch It Candy trying to do anything.
That's because she don't like Nene.
Why would she? Why would she do anything for Nene Leakes?
Not Nene. I'm just talking about the environment and environment. Period. She knows it is, and that little fake little special they had for Black Lives Matter. Child, bye.
Nene did nothing until they wasn't giving her money no more. So her and Nene in the same boat if you're saying that.
Now Miss Ass Ricky Smiley.
Yes.
She was over there with Ryan Murphy.
She
was over there with Ryan Murphy. She thought she was hot stuff, and she was over there with Ryan Murphy. Ask Ricky Smiley, but she's sitting in the lobby. She's sitting in the lobby of a hotel crying.
Wait, where was she crying?
Remember she was on Tamron Hall.
She was like in Miami.
Right? She was on Tamron Hall, and she was sitting in the lobby crying, trying to bust up them tears. So that's why she ain't got no more acting gigs.
Oh,
we didn't get no tears.
Wait, exactly. Do you have that picture? Please tell me you have that picture he's talking about.
Oh Lord.
Of the interview.
Oh, that's an easy one.
She was trying to cry, and it's like nothing was coming out, and she had on like that caftan dress.
Oh,
it was a blue dress, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that blue.
In the long weave. Let me find it.
Mr.
It was the blonde parted in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Not the king of mess don't have it.
And Tamron Hall, somebody said you're upset. What's wrong?
It wasn't even spelled right for a minute. I was rushing to get this one out for y'all.
Because I thought you was gonna come on tomorrow. I was going to go to bed, take a shower, and go to bed.
No, Corey, the man. Corey, I talked to the man at 5 o'clock. I talked to the man at 5 o'clock my time, and he told me he was going live in 45 minutes. It's 9 o'clock.
Well, midnight here on the East Coast.
Yes, it is 12:03.
Oh, I found it, y'all.
Here it is. Yeah, I got it too.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
It was a blue dress. Good memory.
You're gonna play it?
No, I'm gonna put it on my avatar.
Oh Lord. Side note.
Oh, I have that. Oh no, I don't.
Oh, there it's in his avatar now.
Look at Nene.
She looked worse than Viola Davis trying to be Michelle Obama.
I mean, Nene's come a long way. I mean, in all honesty, Nene.
She just ain't got on the lashes on that picture.
She don't.
Right.
Or eyebrows.
She's come a long way.
She looked like her face is ashy. She need moisturizer.
You guys.
She done changed her whole freaking face.
I know. Mims, can you go back to season 1 and let's
That's Brent Mama Baby. That's Brent Mama Baby. She can't deny that.
Yeah.
That is Brent Mama.
I'm trying to help
you.
I'm trying to help you, but I'm doing everything I can. But I can't allow you to do this to me. That's why I have to kick you out.
I like Nene.
Is that why she was crying right there? I thought that was when Greg went on that radio station and said that he started her career.
No, good boy. This is when Brent was like cutting up and her and
that was when Brent stole from Walmart.
No, that was before. This was before he stole from Walmart. He stole the razors from Walmart.
I thought that was when Greg, she found out Greg got that money from what's that other man name?
Oh,
He
Dwight.
got the money from Dwight.
Greg borrowed $10,000. $10,000.
I have never. You have done me wrong. Listen, she used to be killing them early seasons. She was holding the show down.
She developed into her look because this Nene, I like.
That's where she should have stopped.
Exactly, because that Nene. No, that nose is not right. I'm sorry.
No.
I think she looks great with her best friend KK.
They don't even look like real people in this picture. They look like
Neither one of them.
Kim head look like leather. Forehead look like leather. No.
And this was before she blew her lips up.
And
Why did she blow her lips up?
Look at that nose on Nene. I thought she had the nose worked on. Why is it still looking like that?
Yes, that thing is sitting.
Good boy, the filler fell out. She had to get it done again.
But even on your avatar, the nose still look bad. I thought she had the nose done.
Child, she ain't got Michael Jackson syndrome going on with that nose. What the hell? She's never gonna get that.
What if Nene wanted to look like him?
She came a long way.
She done brightened it up enough.
That was when she was. That was when she was cashing them Ryan Murphy checks.
She a whole nother skin color.
And wearing Marlo's clothes. No, that's a true story. That's not me being shady. You can go back and look at things that Marlo wore, like the outfit that Marlo wore to the reunion when she said, "Kim, measure your own hole." That reunion. Nene wore that same dress on the Wendy Williams show. That orange dress that Marlo had on.
Yeah, she probably got it at Marlo's shop. You know, her little pop-up where you can rent her clothes for a couple weeks.
No, this was years ago before Marlo had a shop.
I was about to
borrow Marlo's clothes, and that's
why. Is that why she didn't want them in her closet?
Because
she had Marlo clothes in there.
She ain't had nothing but white tees, white V-necks. But y'all want to know some tea that I had? I saw a clip today. I saw the clip of, you remember when Nene threw that gays and white party?
Yep.
And all of the girls were sitting in the living room when Kim and stuff was there, and they was talking to Kenya, and they was asking Kenya about Mark. And Marlo was like, when are we gonna meet him? And Kim was like, it's not gonna happen, bitch. And Marlo, I'm sorry, Mims, but Nene, Marlo was saying that she had went to his restaurant, and Nene said, you better watch Marlo, honey. But see, at that time, we didn't know that Marlo had went and slept with that white man that Nene had slept with. See, at that time, we thought it was just a little shade, but we didn't know at the time that Marlo was really out there trying to get to the money.
Oh, so it wasn't just the football player Marlo slept with.
No.
But see, at that time, that's when we should have known that Nene was in an open relationship. Because Nene was lying. He didn't see my Hello Kitty. Yeah, he did. He did. Exactly. He had your Hello Kitty. But see, Nene was that John, I believe his name was John.
Yep.
But see,
the pizza guy.
When they found out she was married, she done went out to New York. Now, you know, Marlo don't never leave Atlanta unless the camera's with them. She all in Brooklyn trying to see Mark restaurant, trying to get at Mark.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if Mark slept with Marlo on the side for a little strange piece of change.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That reunion was when Kenya finally let it slip that Marlo was trying to blackmail Nene.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is she was trying to give Kenya the heads up, like you might be next if you don't watch her around your husband because of what she did to Nene with John. I think that Nene probably put in a lot of work to get a $30,000 Rolex. He wasn't just giving her a Rolex to admire her beauty.
You know what?
We get here.
What if he was just into her feet, man? He could have just won her feet because she knows she's a tall.
I was a stripper and I liked it.
Girl, please.
But listen, he helped her start the Lenithia, this guy, John guy. Because they had started planning it that season. Remember, she said, I'm trying to do a lounge. I'm trying to do this.
I think that one was in Miami. But
John no. I'm talking about when her and Greg was quote unquote.
Yeah, John told her they were going to start a lounge. And I think the first one was supposed to be in Miami.
Yeah, but it didn't wind up in Miami. It wound up the Lenithia.
Does anybody know if her thing in DC is still open? She had one
Nah.
flag.
No, it's not. I live in DC. It's been closed.
Nene was trying to make it seem like that she was just. Nene was making it seem like that she had just graduated from college after she went on Celebrity Apprentice. Remember, she had bought Greg that car cash, not Greg, Brent that car cash, and she said it was for him to go run errands and stuff. She made it seem like she had just got into a whole bunch of money.
Or she was trying to buy that house in Miami.
Oh, that was so funny. Wasn't it all the smoke?
Because Candy was like,
said, "Girl, I don't think you ready to jump out there like that." She said, "I can do it."
And Candy's pockets were deep. She's like, "Okay, if you like it, I love it."
I can.
Not only is Nene's store in DC closed, she still owe her workers, and she blocked their unemployment.
I have a question, Prosperity. Is that when like all the stuff from the store was taken and she didn't tell them that they were closing?
Exactly.
Oh,
Nene.
Was that before or after C19?
I think that was during C19.
Right before. I think it was right before C19. Right.
Wow.
Oh, Nene.
Well, y'all, we're about to have to get on up out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming up. This story, as it develops, we'll give you more information on this channel.
Oh, Nene.
I think she has a case, but I'm going to be interested to see if they bring up all the stuff that we discussed, all the times Nene's been problematic, and if that actually hurts her case.
Nene was a toxic work environment, though.
Thank you.
She was part of it, yeah.
Nene was choking bitches off camera. You know what I'm saying? She was chasing people out of rooms. She was the toxic work environment.
Popcorn on them.
She thought Nene's problem is that she thought that she was that top girl, and when she left the show, the ratings didn't drop. So your fans that you had, they didn't really leave with you, boo.
Nene wore them blonde wigs and started thinking she was actually one of them white women. That's what that was.
No, she thought that I think that when she came to LA, she thought that she was about to go get some more gigs.
Right.
But she didn't.
Yeah.
I'm in Hollywood. I'm on Broadway, and y'all are at home.
Mims, I wouldn't be surprised if Andy Cohen has like a burn book on all the housewives, and that whenever they cross him really bad, he just is gonna pull it out and just bury them alive.
He just published the burn book.
Oh, no, that was someone else.
Wasn't it? Reads between
but it was on his publishing company.
One could ascertain that Nene aimed to look how she may have always dreamed of looking when she was a young girl.
Oh no!
And speak another way, poised.
Bridemaid.
Oh,
the S
Lord.
is not silent, honey.
Oh my God!
I just posted something. Oh, from Pillow Talk. We supposed to be answer question, not using physicists or nothing.
Not using physicists.
I remember that.
That was that Pillow Talk.
Nene
And she
needs to
started
know.
Pillow Talk. She started the fight at Pillow Talk. She was mad at
Exactly.
She was mad at Kenya because they wanted to wait on the queen.
Oh,
See, it
Nene needs to know you never.
Oh,
You
yes,
need to
they
know
was-
you never win when you play dirty.
Nene
Yes,
did
baby.
start that. If you look
She
back
did
at
start
it,
that.
he
And
was
they
too
lied at the
red.
reunion. Yes, she did. And they showed it at the reunion that she did start it.
Yeah.
The people wanted to wait for the queen to get there, and she was upset. I don't know why they waiting on because the queen is here. You wasn't, baby.
And
You
she called Kenya, you bitch. Excuse my language.
Yeah. She was
ma'am.
like, "You look cute, Nene," and she was like, "You know, bitch." And Nene said, "I do." She was like, "Well,
Didn't she
I
say
know
Kenya
you-
was wearing her diaper at that Pillow Talk?
She didn't say it to Kenya face, and she wanted to fight. and you know, Candy was backpedaling too because Candy said Nene acted a little geeked up. You know what I'm saying? And Nene was running around there like she was on this, you know,
That's
like
stuff.
she
Oh,
She couldn't sit down.
like she
like she hit something and said, "Woo!" That's why she was acting.
You could not sit down for nothing that night.
And see, that's another thing though. That's another thing too though. But see, this is the thing that I be trying to tell y'all and nobody want to give me credit for. Nene have flirted with Paulo too. If we gonna say that Kenya flirted with him, we gonna say Nene flirted with him too.
Then the
Because
whole
Nene
cast-
told Paulo,
then the whole
Nene was
cast-
walking around there twisting, geeked up, and said, "Stop looking at my leg, Paulo. Stop looking at my legs, Apollo." And see, nobody said nothing because she's a joke.
But didn't
nobody
anyone-
took her serious.
But
He
didn't
damn
everyone
sure
flirt with
flirted
Apollo,
with Peter.
though?
She
Kenya
damn sure
actually-
flirted with Peter.
Yes,
I have
she did.
never. I have never.
Yes, you did.
Flirt
The Black of the
with-
Berry. The Black of the Berry. You don't remember?
Yeah.
The Black of the Berry.
Craig.
She flirted with Peter all the time.
You know he got a nerve to have a bar here. You know,
Who?
Peter
Peter
got a
Peter?
bar everywhere.
got a bar in Baltimore.
How much Cynthia put in on it?
I have no idea, but
That
I've
money
seen
he
the
ain't paid her back
pictures.
yet.
Exactly.
Is it
I've
called Bar
seen some
None?
pictures.
Is it called Bar None, Corey?
Yeah.
I said Bar None, not Bar One.
Oh, you said bar none.
I said
No,
bar
but
none.
it's bar
Freudian
one,
slip.
Baltimore. Yeah,
Is it good?
it looks good. I'm C19
Well, you know
still
he's
alive.
single
I'm
now,
not
Corey.
going to places like that.
I don't trust him.
single.
He'll put water in his liquor.
Who?
I don't trust him.
Peter's single.
I don't
Peter
want Peter.
single?
I don't need no crook.
I mean, Corey, Peter like he can
Good
put it
boy
down. He got
said
5
he looked like
kids.
he put water in his liquor.
No, thank
Yeah,
you.
he real
No,
cheap.
thank
He real cheap.
I
At
can
least
I
he
can
not
lean
like
on my
Andy.
elbows by myself.
At least he's
You
not like
what?
Andy charging you for ice.
No, thank you.
I'm a DM
Dirty
and say I have
ice.
a friend named Corey who's
Mhm.
single.
Do he got a? So is it like a strip club?
No, it's not a strip club. It's a lounge. The decor is nice. It's better than what he's had in Atlanta. It was packed
What's the Yelp
from the
reviews
video
like?
I saw. Huh?
What's the Yelp reviews like? I want to know the score.
I don't
Do
know.
they-
I just dismissed it because I'm not going
Is he still
any kind of
paying his
restaurant.
waitresses and penis?
Oh my
Ooh, probably. Someone slid me a
You better go
video.
check and see how he's paying, and it's full of penis.
Ooh.
They
That's
can
what
do
you know.
it
I don't.
dirty
be- You know,
things.
I don't believe
To
nothing.
look
Portia.
inside.
You know, I
Look
don't believe
deep
nothing.
inside.
Portia say,
I would love to
baby.
see Peter's penis though.
I
never-
don't.
I don't
I
believe.
don't.
Portia, but that was funny as hell.
So you
I
gotta
don't
go.
believe. I don't believe nothing. Portia
gotta
say,
go?
child.
Yeah, I'll do that too. But I
Oh,
want
no,
to
she was
see Peter,
high-fiving
and
me
I
as
gotta
well
go.
because she was agreeing with what I was saying.
Night, Shan.
Both.
Good night,
She
Good
said she
night,
want to see
Shan.
Peter.
Thank you.
She said she want to see Peter.
I don't.
Shut up. You need to be
Keep that old
quiet.
community pain.
Oh my
You
god.
be quiet. Because if there's not a dick in your mouth, you don't know what you're saying.
Which is true. Which is true. I
No,
used to
thank
love
you.
Portia.
Oh, she ate her up. And it was the truth. It was the truth.
You mentioned Portia, and look what
What's
happened.
good, as Pro Mario?
We gonna do
Hey,
Portia. What you
ass.
want to say? Portia that messed up her whole self with her petrified peach juice. I said it.
We
I
are
ain't
gonna
taking it
always
back.
do Portia and her family that don't matter.
Look,
Her
I just
community
can't-
peach
This is
juice.
I
easy
can't get
tonight.
with the R lot, the sexual assault lies that she be coming up with. I just don't never get over that. I lied the other day when I said it was two people I didn't like on the shows. It is Portia and Monique. I'm never gonna like them.
Oh, because Monique snatched up Candace?
Did she snatch her up?
She did.
She almost.
She shifted that wig.
I don't consider that snatched up. I mean, she
Guys,
couldn't even pull the wig off her head.
It was
That's because that glue. That's because that glue. She need to manufacture that glue.
She could even pull the wig off her head. I'm just
That
saying.
because she was holding it down with her hands.
Oh,
That's
my
why.
Baby, listen.
Okay,
If Monique had as much hands as she say she did, she could have lifted the girl up off the table, but she couldn't.
No, that she had
Kept that
cement
slapping
on
the
that
girl
wig.
head.
She had
She
gorilla
slapped
glue.
the
She
girl.
had gorilla glue.
Good
on her
boy, she
wig.
had that wig glued down with cement. That thing was not going.
I just wasn't
anywhere.
impressed. I just wasn't impressed. Don Peace, look, I can see the chat now. Don Peace said that was because of the glue. But see, I done seen some girls get drugged by their hair with the glue on and had, their edges and stuff was taken off because the glue and the wig came off. You know what I'm saying? And as
Whoever
long as she
laid
was
that
down
wig
there,
made it good.
and as long as she was like, oh, the wig came off,
Corey,
the
that
wig
was her
came off.
mama. Her mama would lay down the wig. She
The
paid
wig
for it,
came
too.
off. The wig was coming off. Candace was just holding it. That's why Karen was trying to come over there and fix the wig.
And Karen would know because her wigs be sliding sometimes.
Listen, Karen has come a long way from season 3. Okay, she
Has
has
she?
upgraded her wig game. She's done better.
And that's why she can tease Giselle on her wigs and her clothes.
And her hot box.
I wish Giselle would show her real hair because it's nice.
Yeah, she do got Giselle do got
Good boy, you
long
are
hair.
so
But
messy.
everything,
I mean, goddamn it, make it make
Take
sense.
the grand dame
Yes,
down.
but everything that Giselle,
Don't you ever.
everything
That's
Giselle,
Giselle neck
Karen
now.
like that.
everything that Giselle cherishes. Look at Karen neck looking like Giselle's.
That looks like Giselle neck.
Karen had some good work.
Don't this give y'all Lady Eloise from
Yes.
Marcus?
Yes.
Boomerang.
Yeah, from Boomerang.
Give me Penelope Pit Stop.
The thing is, though, Giselle, everything that Giselle cherishes about herself, her daughters didn't inherit. So, the green eyes and stuff, and your daughters don't got it.
But they're still beautiful. They're still beautiful girls.
And they wear their own hair.
I didn't say that
what he's saying is she's elevated herself because of her light skin, her blonde hair, and her green eyes. And even in her profile pictures, it's really just a close-up of her eyes. So for you to say or suggest that is just the end all
everything,
and your children inherited more features from your husband, how do you tell them you're beautiful if the things that make you beautiful, Giselle, they don't have? That's what he's saying.
Yeah, what make you the baddest thing on the block?
Her and their stepfather got them eyes.
But what did she expect? She was sleeping with a chocolate man, aka the Pastor Peen.
Okay, guys, we really do have to go.
Okay,
we're gonna end with this picture.
Take this down.
We just getting started. We just getting started. I just got
you. After dark.
I got work tomorrow. I appreciate everybody.
Call in. We having fun.
Boy, I love you.
And I love you back.
We love Good Boy.
Child, you should have been on Good Boy channel earlier, man.
I was on it.
So
I was
sorry.
like, my lunch breaks around.
It was SmackDown edition.
I was like, Corey, why you do that girl like that?
You want to know why? Because I tried not to. But when you take our family, which is this community as well, Mims, we do not treat our family members like that in the chat. We don't talk about their bank. We don't talk about what they have in the bank. Even if we blow up at one another, by the next show, we cool. We don't do that. That's not what a family does. And we are a family in this community that we have between the different creators. We don't do that. And that's what pissed me off. Excuse me, man.
Oh, you was pissed all the way off.
I was living my best life on lunch. I was like, God damn.
And I don't like being interrupted. Miriam found that out.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, guys, well, I want to say thank you guys for coming up. We're gonna definitely.
Oh, yeah, Corey, you was right, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all not gonna be able to see the chat on my video because my channel had got struck, y'all. Lionel Richard that was playing in the background with China when Tokyo Tony was on the table. They had to take it out, so you could only see Black China Mama on the table at the end when me and that's where Marty and Corey them was all up there. Corey said that her lunch was coming up. We ain't gonna be able to see it. We're not gonna be able to see it when she was dancing with the music. So yeah.
I told you.
But Black China can get down. I mean, Tokyo Tony can get down though. She can still go to the club today and get paid. Now, see, that's a girl
that was that at?
That's the woman that a club that she can still get down at. That Nene wasn't probably making no money because Nene ain't never moved like that.
Get hard and Nene and Black China team up and go to Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Oh God, no.
Gosh, no.
I gotta go. Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Be safe.
Bye-bye.